So, hello there. Today we're going to look at some of the new card releases. I got them from the Shadowverse subreddit, so these translations are not officially confirmed yet, but in most cases those are quite accurate. So, if there are any changes, I will add them in the comments. So let's just look at the new cards. At first we start with Swordcraft. Alyaska War Merchant. Trade is Commander. It got 4/4, 6/6, 4 PP, so it's a pretty much standard stated card. Effect: reduce damage from spells and effects to 0. When an allied officer follower comes into play, gain the ability to evolve for 0 evolution points. So this is a step down for Alicia, because she would auto-evolve. This one needs to be evolved, so you still have only one evo per turn, which makes it not as strong. So for the evolved effect, put a terminal weapon into your hand and reduce its cost by X. X equals the number of times that allied followers have evolved this match. Reduce damage from spells and effects to 0. So, to estimate how strong terminal weapon is, let's just have a look at the card. So it's a 6/6 for 8 points. Fanfare: destroy 2 enemy followers, which is good. Last words: deal 4 damage to the enemy leader. Last words: deal 4 damage to the enemy leader. For, of course, full stats. So this card, in my opinion, is not bad. It's, of course, fodder for Evo Sword. I'm not too sure about its effectiveness, because if you evolve it, you get Terminal Weapon, which, of course, for 8 is okay. It's not a bad card. You will most likely get at least 2 cost reductions, in my opinion. But I'm not sure how this actually goes with Sword's game plan. Rally Sword is there to overwhelm the opponent. Evo Sword goes for just ridiculous boards at some point. This one is more of a control tool. I don't think that this card is bad, but it takes resources. You will most likely get it the free Evo. Most likely the earliest way is turn 5, but right now it looks like it would be a little bit later. And playing this in a non-rally deck, I mean, the 4 damage is of course not bad. It probably is a good finisher in combination with some other Storm follower. But yeah, maybe if you have enough Evos, this is of course a potential Wildcat target. Because 6/6 plus 2 would be 12 damage you could get out from it. Plus, of course, the last words, which would be 16 damage, which is of course strong. But not too sure about the card. It is not bad, but I cannot figure out how this might work into Sword's game plan. We'll see what happens. Next one is Eternal Whale, a Dragoncraft card. It's not Natura, and it is decently statted at 5/7 with Ward, and of course full stats on Evo. When this follower comes into play, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. When this follower leaves play, put 4 1 play point Eternal Whales into your deck. So this card might be ridiculous. At 6, 5/7 it is a decently statted Ward, so it's at least a big bunch of stats. And you add 4 1 play point Eternal Whales into your deck, which at this point, if the translation is correct, this one seems to be the official one, also deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. So just from this card alone, if you get 2 tokens, you have for 2 play points 10-14 stats on board with 4 face damage, and they do not even cost that many points. So this card, in combination with this card Dragon's already enormous face damage, this could be a ridiculous card. I can see this being played. In my opinion, this is a strong card. Just because the ridiculousness of the stats, 1 play point, 5/7. It's almost like it's a sword card. So I think this is a great card, gives Dragon board presence and face damage. I think they like that. So in my opinion, of course, one of the stronger cards of the mini expansion right now. But coming to the last card, we have Force of Reincarnation, which is a Shadowcraft card. It's a spell for 2 play points. Destroy a follower. It seems like you can choose enemy or your own follower. And then both players perform Reanimate 3. Which right now for Shadow, because Jiangxi isn't played, is not too strong in my opinion. There are some, well, not optimal 3-drops you could get, which do not in any way get an advantage by reanimating them. Jack Shovel is a target, but she's sometimes played. It gets you 1 shadow. It might be okay. I can see this getting played, but not because it synergizes too well with any optimal target. Of course, it's not a bad card, but just like the sword card, I'm not sure whether this fits in any real slot. You might cheat out a bigger follower turn 2 because you discarded it turn 1, but still not too sure about it. Of course, it is good removal. Destroy a follower for 2 play points. This is not really bad. But we'll have to see how this card plays out. So far, I enjoy those cards. I'm not so sure. I like playing sword. Probably not going to craft the card. I mean, maybe this turns out to be strong. It might be an include, but currently, in my opinion, doesn't seem to fit Sword's game plan. But well, this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm still interested in the new releases. Grand Prix is well above average. No, not above average. I placed Group A, but I do not think I will join the Group A final group. It's just not... I do not want to spend any resources on it. But we'll see what happens. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see each other in the next games or videos. Bye!